Who's ready for Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals in the NBA? It is the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the San Antonio Spurs. All right. Come here, Doodles. Come here, Doodles. Come here, Doodle. Let's get the thumbnail in order here. Come here. All right. Thunder versus Spurs. All right. We'll do that image. We'll try this image. Add that to the thumbnail. We'll get ready to tip off here in a minute. Hey. Hey, Doodles. Hey, Doodles. All right, so let's change up that thumbnail. That'll work. Did it save it or not? There. Jesus. All right. We're going to send that out on the socials. Wemby versus Chet Holmgren at the center line. Wemby wins the jump ball. OKC leads this series 3-2. San Antonio must win here at home. The top two seeds of the Western Conference. Winner of this series will play the Knicks in the NBA Finals. And Champagne, much like last game, opens up the scoring with a three for the Spurs. Chet being double-teamed. Kicks it out to the top of the key. Hartenstein with a floater. It's good for OKC's first bucket of the game. Hello, what's going on? I see you in chat. All right, Spurs got it. Castle kicks it over to Wemby. Wemby for three. It's good to give the Spurs a 6-2 lead. Wemby did not hit a single three-pointer last game. He only made one bucket per quarter and get the Game 5 loss. OKC goes for the layup, and Wemby rejects it. It's kicked out to Chet Holmgren. No good. Then off OKC out of bounds. Wemby's already playing better than he did in Game 5. He's bounced back. Wemby for another three. It's good! Wemby's on fire! The Spurs are up 9-2. And OKC already takes a timeout. That's crazy. Wemby's already had 2 3-pointers and a block. Why did my thing not send? That's odd. So what's going on? Is that you, Sam, in the chat? What's going on, guys? We're on commercial right now. San Antonio took an early 9-2 lead and then immediately timeout OKC. Wemby's already made 2 3-pointers for 6 points and a block in this game. So, good start for the Spurs. I did predict the Spurs would win Game 6. I just feel like the series is meant for 7 games. That's the way I see it. That's the way I'm looking at it. So, all right, cool. Wow. Big breaking news while we're on commercial, guys. Obsession surpassed The Mandalorian and Grogu at the box office. Wow. That's all I could say. That's crazy. All right, we're back from commercial. Shea's got it. Kicks it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein for the corner 3. It's good. OKC still down 4, though. De'Aaron Fox take it past midcourt. A little scoop layup. It's good from Castle. Spurs lead 11-5. Hartenstein. The awkward floater falls, putting OKC down 4. I don't know how he makes that. Wemby now directing traffic, gives it up. Tries to make his way towards the post. He's still outside the 3-point line. Now he's posting up. Kicks it out. 3-pointer for the Spurs. In and out, no good. Rebound Hartenstein. OKC's weathering the storm. SGA passes over to Chet. Chet drives in. To Hartenstein, who misses. Wemby rebound. Gives it up to Fox. Over to the corner for three. No good. Rebound Chet Holmgren. 9 minutes to go in the first. San Antonio leads 11-7 in a must-win game for them. Dort has it. Dort gives it over to Chet. Chet back over to Dort. Dort for three. No good. Rebound San Antonio. Rebounding much better tonight than they were last game. Fox now, mid-range jumper off the glass. Looked like he should have made it, but didn't. Got the offensive rebound. Champagne's got it now. Passes up the three on a fake. Gives it to Wemby. He's been guarded by Hartenstein. 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it over to Champagne in the corner. Clock's running out. They're going to say he's out of bounds when he got the pass. It's a turnover. Goes to OKC. Hartenstein misses the shot. Rebound Wemby. Hartenstein's got most of the action here for OKC's offense to start this game. That was probably not expected by either side. Wemby drives inside, spin move, jumper, good. Putting the Spurs up 13-7. Looks like it's going to be one of those Wemby nights. Wemby already has 8 points, 3 of 3 shooting. Shea kicks it over to Dort. Dort's fouled. OKC drives in, shoots the mid-range jumper. It's good. OKC still down 4. Wemby for three. No good. Rebound OKC. OKC drives to the rim. He loses the handle. Steal by the Spurs. Spurs on the break. Gives up to Wemby. Wemby throws it ahead. Back to Wemby. Wemby going to the hoop. It's blocked. Spurs got it, and then they're fouled. 7:02 left in the first. Interesting start. All right, Castle to the line, makes the first free throw. Spurs are up 14-9. SGA's got it. Step back three. It's good. OKC's only down 2. Wemby now passes it over. Alley-oop. It's deflected by Chet Holmgren and brought down by the Thunder. Three-pointer from Caruso in the corner. No good. Rebound, Wemby. Spurs for three. No good. Didn't even hit the rim. We got 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. This has already been a really good quarter. SGA has it. Kicks it over. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound Spurs. Up to Wemby. Wemby stolen. And a slam dunk. We're tied at 14. 5.5 to go in the first. Dort has 5 points already. OKC was down 9-2 earlier. Now we're tied at 14. Wemby now being double teamed. Kicks it over to Castle. Castle for three. No good. Rebound OKC. Oh, somebody's foot was on the line. They actually reduced OKC back down to 13 points because a three-pointer earlier was actually a 2. So they've adjusted the score, or the Spurs are up 14-13. Out of bounds, be Spurs ball. Up 1 with 5 to go in the first. Wemby's on the bench. Cornette comes in. Spurs for three. It's good. They're up 17-13. OKC for a three of their own. No good, but an offensive rebound. Chet Holmgren. Turnaround jumper. No good. Up, he's fouled. Spurs for three. It's good. They're up 20-15 now. Vassell has 6 points. Double team on Shea. Holmgren loses the handle. Four minutes to go in the first. Spurs for three. It's good. They've opened up the lead again. 23-15. They're 6 from 11 from the three-point line, while OKC's only 1 of 5. Caruso off the glass. It's good. Spurs drive inside, lose the handle. OKC ends up with the ball. They miss. Spurs rebound. OKC steal. Kick it up to Shea. Shea's been quiet. Misses a shot. Rebound Spurs. San Antonio 4-3. It's good. They'll go up 26-17. And there's a foul here. OKC will go to the line. Yeah, Harper made that three. Now we're going to a timeout. Spurs were up early. OKC was able to climb back in it. Now the Spurs are separated out again with a decent lead. Do we play? I wonder what's going to happen. Hey, Sam, what's going on in chat? You want to see the F is for Friends song while we're on commercial? All right. Doodles. You want to see? It's this. All right, ready? F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, anytime at all. Down in the deep blue sea. Good girl. You did good. F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, anytime at all. Down in the deep blue sea. Girl. You turtled? Are you turtled? Oh, no, don't this. You sweet? Uh-oh. We had a roller. Here, girl. You okay, Poodles? All right, OKC's going to the foul line. You want under the blanket? They missed the first. Down 9. He makes the second. We're nearing the end of the first quarter. Only 2:40 left in the quarter. Caruso guarding Fox heavy. Fox turnaround jumper. No good. I don't know. They're going to call offensive rebound for that? No. Defensive? No. Anyway, Spurs ball. They hit the mid-range 2. They go up 10. Spurs are up 28-18 right now. 2 minutes left in the first. And Hartenstein on the alley-oop slams it down to cut the deficit to 8. No look pass there from Champagne. Good layup. Puts the Spurs up 30-20. OKC mid-range jumper. Good. You got to beat Ninja Dog. I think that's a Sam account. Thanks for liking the stream. Let's go, Spurs. Let's go. OKC just turned the ball over out of bounds. And Eli Gaming's taking over the number 1 badge spot now. And there's Sam coming in with some chats, hot and heavy. We're gonna see an all-time spamming going on for those number 1 badges. Oh, we got a little ribbing in there in the chat there. Sam is not happy. We got a tie up, and it's going to be a jump ball. You finished 007 First Light. I just did the second mission. I did a stream of it. It was about a 57-minute stream. I did that earlier today. I didn't see you there, Eli, so I don't know if you watched the replay or not. Oh, you're not done. Okay, not done. All right, Wemby hits the 3. Puts the Spurs up 33-22. They've made 8 3-point shots. That's the most in Spurs history in a quarter. Yeah, mission 2 is fine. I still think the prologue mission and mission 1, the training montage was better than mission 2. But there were parts of mission 2 I really liked. Let's lose, Thunder. Let's lose. It'd be nice to force that game 7 so we could see that on Saturday night, wouldn't it? All right, 10 seconds left in the quarter. Spurs for 3 in the corner. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Wemby's got it. Kicks it over to Castle. Castle puts it to mid-range 2. It's good! With 0.5 seconds left. OKC full court shot. No good. Wow, he had an arm on him. He overshot it. Spurs lead 35-22 after the first, and Wemby is wrecking shop out there. Thank you for liking that stream earlier. People are saying the Spurs are going to trade Fox. No, but you know what I did hear could happen? If the Thunder lose, I've heard a rumor that they may trade Chet Holmgren and like some players and picks and go get Giannis and join Giannis with SGA on the Thunder. If that happens, it's over. It's over. Title every year. Yeah. You know what that would remind me of? That would remind me of when Kevin Durant joined the Warriors. That would just be unfair. Like, the Warriors, they beat Kevin Durant's team. Then they blow a 3-1 lead to LeBron, a 73-win team. They blew the 3-1 lead to LeBron. They could have been the greatest NBA team of all time had they won. They blew that lead. And a 73-win team ended up adding Kevin Durant. And then we know what happened the next 2 years. The NBA was super boring and predictable. You knew you were going to get Warriors Cavs, and you knew the Warriors were going to win. Those were some awful times. And then it fell apart for him, and Kevin Durant left when he had his injury against the Raptors. Kawhi got his one little weird title. So, well, I guess Kawhi did win the title with the Spurs also in 2014. But his one little weird title with Toronto. So, yeah, Giannis with the SGA, it would be – that's borderline criminal. It'd be I think it'd be a weak ass move for Giannis to do that. I think that's weak sauce. Wemby already has 11 points after the first quarter, and he has 5 rebounds. He only had 6 rebounds all of Game 5. OKC starts off with the ball. They drive inside, put up a 2, no good. Rebound Spurs. Wemby, layup, good. Puts the Spurs up 37-22. OKC trying to find an open shot. Caruso drives. Reverse layup, good. He's got some tools in his tool bag. But OKC is still down 13. 11 minutes to go in the second. All right. They call that a Wemby. Spurs. Fox got it. Shot clock running down. Fox, long three. No good. Rebound OKC. OKC for three. It's good. Thunder only down 10. Wemby right up the court for three. No good. Rebound Chet Holmgren. Spurs got it. Castle drives. Triple team. He's fouled underneath the basket. We got 10:03 left in the second. All right. Spurs to the line. First free throw is good by Castle. He makes the first. Second foul shot for Castle. Good as well. Putting the Spurs up a dozen. Wemby getting checked back into the game now. OKC hits the two. They're only down 10. Holmgren's played better this game and last game compared to the rest of the series. Ball is out of bounds. Kick ball. Stays with the Spurs. Side out for the Spurs. Three-pointer. It's good. Putting the Spurs up 42-29. What time is part 3 tomorrow? Well, that's a loaded question, my friend. I have a lot going on tomorrow that I'm not sure how that's going to play out. I know I'm going to watch Backrooms in theaters. So I wouldn't count on a stream. I usually don't stream anything Fridays. Yeah, this is a slow burn. It's going to take a while to get through this. I'm just doing one stream. There's 10 chapters in the game, actually. I had a kind of a longer stream for the first part because I went ahead and let the prologue melt into chapter 1. So, or part 1. So, part 2 is chapter 2. Part 3 is chapter 3. You see what I'm saying? So, overall, we're going to have like 10 streams of this game before it's done. And we've only done 2 so far. Backroom's got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, another good horror movie. Spurs better win. That's all I know, right? Yeah, I'm glad I could go live with it. I don't have to do pre-recorded clips. So far, so good. Showing highlights of freaking Alex Caruso doing golf. All right, we're back finally. Jeez. All right. Spurs got it. They're up 42-31. Eight and a half for the second quarter. OKC no good. No, Spurs no good. OKC has it. Little teardrop floater is true. OKC down 9. Spurs are up 44-33. Harper's got 10 points. 3-pointer good for OKC. Sorry. Good God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I passed the hell out, man. Good. Oh. That was terrible. Ugh. That's pretty funny. I think I had a freaking nightmare. Legit. It's already halftime. Well, good God. I was asleep most of the second quarter then. Mm. I don't know, man. I'm dealing with some crazy shit, dude. Wemby's already got 22 points. Now, I don't even know if I should go public with this. This is. Fuck it. Only Eli's watching anyway, so I might as well tell him what's going on. Well, never mind. Eli's not watching. He's left. So, guess I'll keep my mouth quiet. Mm. Ugh. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep again. No. That's crazy. Guess the Patriots and the Eagles are far apart on their deal for AJ Brown. So it sounds like that deal is probably going to fall through. jeez. I really flubbed this one up. Oh, I know. Do you guys want to see the new chip flavors I got? Hold on, I'll go get it. No. Let me go get it. On. All right, let me go get the chips. Look at all these Pepsi bottles. Look at all that. Look at all that. Look at it. All right. I got the Lay's garlic sauce chips. We're going to try it out. I got guacamole dip in case I want some of that dip. Here we go. Garlic sauce. Lay's chips. Let's give it a try. All right. Doodles. Oh my God. garlic, sauce, Lay's, chips are the best. Yeah, garlic sauce, Lay's chips are the best. Like, this shit's really good. Yeah. All right, we're starting the third quarter. Spurs are up 60-53. OKC mid-range 2. No good. Rebound Spurs. Spurs hit the 3. They go up 10. OKC mid-range 2 good. Wemby for 3. No good. Rebound OKC. SGA has it. Kicks it over. Blocked by the Spurs. But SGA is able to recover. Another block. I call goaltending against Wemby. I don't know. Looked like it was a good block to me. These are really freaking good. The garlic one, they're way better. Just way better than the French onion. I think you're right, Eli. I still haven't tried the steak one yet. I got those in the fridge. The Argentinian steak. OKC makes the bucket. Down 7. This is guacamole. But to be completely honest, it doesn't need it. It doesn't need this guacamole, actually. It just completely overpowers the chip. Yeah. Yeah. Just eat these plain. Spurs are going to the line. All right, Eli. I'll be the first to I'm going to be the first to go ahead and break this news a little bit. It's a little private, but it's a little bit of a change. Um, I actually haven't done it yet. I'm working up the courage to do it, but I'm going to be breaking up with my girlfriend. So, yeah. Well, you see, okay, this is going to sound bad, but bottom line is, there's another woman interested in me. Spurs hit the 3, they go up 10. There's another woman interested in me that pretty much wants to basically, like, she wants to live the traditional lifestyle that I'm looking for with me, and I'm doing it. So, well, they're both technically, the one I'm with now and the one I'm going to be with, they're Christian. They're both Christian. But the difference is, the woman that I'm going to get with is actually going to move in this weekend. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's a pretty quick development, we'll say. No, please, God, no. I see Sam in the chat. Well, that's the thing. There's a good chance we'll get married soon. But not by the state. Probably do a Keemstar style wedding. Because the deal is this, okay? The deal is this. Basically, she's got this traditional mindset of whatever the fuck I say goes. And that's all I've ever wanted. So, in fact, I shouldn't do this, but fuck it. There ain't that many people watching. Who wants to see a picture? Spurs are up 70-60, by the way. I know we kind of derailed a little bit. Fuck it. Let's do it. All right. The A-Logs are going to love this, but... Yeah. Moved on. I'll be honest. Okay, this is what I'm gonna fucking call myself out. Okay, this is borderline fucking cheating. But actually, no, this ain't borderline cheating. I fucking cheated. Okay, let's just call a spade here. But look. I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna tell the other one it's over before I see her again. Yeah, definitely time to repent, Bucko. There we go. Yeah, I agree. Eli, look, the thing about it is, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a perfect person. Technically, oh, you're surprised she isn't blonde? Yeah. We're all sinners in need of a savior. That's the truth. And my shortcoming have always been women. All right. Spurs are up 74-64. But yeah. Gotta, yeah, don't become Samson. Good call out, sir. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't want to. Spurs are up 74-64 going to commercial. Yeah, so obviously I've had a lot on my mind. I was supposed to see the girl that I've been with tomorrow. We go every week to go see the movies. That's what we do. But to be completely frank, what if the current girl's a meltdown? That's possible. And that's why I'm a little worried. But the thing is, okay, seeing a girl once a week is not good enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, she lives an hour away, and seeing her once a week, go to the movies, and then she comes back here for the night, that's not working for me. And I swear to you, I didn't even try to get this new girl. She came and messaged me. And basically, one thing led to another. So, well, I wasn't sure what I was going to do till a couple hours ago. So, I wasn't sure. Well, I haven't done that, Eli, but well, I have asked. I have definitely asked for like discernment, and I've definitely asked for like wisdom. But at the same time, I feel funny asking about that because I'm doing the premarital sex thing, and that's not good, right? Um, man, that was a lot to get off my chest. Doodles be mad if I have a kid. Yeah. Spurs are up 76-64 after that layup. It's an and one. They make it to go up 13. We got about 7:15 left in the third. No good. Rebound Spurs. Step back mid range jumper. Good. Put the Spurs up 15. Wemby's getting ready to check back in. Caruso's fouled. You're right, Eli. I just I believe I believe that government shouldn't be involved in marriage anymore. I think governments ruin marriage, and I think all marriages should be a religious ceremony only, and that's what my next marriage will be. So, but you are right. I don't give a fuck what the government says. I want to make it right with God. But I am not signing up to probably lose half my stuff. I'm not doing that. So. That's nice. You know what would be wild? If I took a trip down to your state and had your stepdad marry me and the new girl. Wouldn't that be some content? Let's say no. Yeah, probably. Do one of those Vegas style weddings. Oh man. All right, Spurs are up 79-64. I'm still contemplating how to write the breakup text to the current girlfriend. Yeah, they did that. The Vegas wedding. Oh man. How old is the new girl? How old did she look? Couldn't tell. 21. Nah, I'm just kidding. She not 21. She's about my age. But you believed it. You believed it for a second there. Shoot. Spurs on a 9-0 run. They're up 81-64. Well, my mom's still alive, and I talk to her every day. My dad passed away over 20 years ago, so. But yep, I stay in contact with my mom every day, so. So Hartenstein was going for the dunk on the alley-oop, but he missed. Now the Spurs are going to the foul line, already up 17. Now they're up 18. Eli going strong with that number one badge. Spurs make both foul shots. Wemby on the bench still. The Spurs are up 19. They really, they don't need to. If they could keep a lead like this, they could really limit Wemby's minutes and really save him for Game 7 so he doesn't get gassed like he was in Game 5. That would be the smart play. As long as they keep Wemby on the bench, the better. As long as they don't start losing this lead. Thinking about Game 7 a little bit. OKC for 3, no good. Rebound Spurs. You also wonder how seriously OKC is going to try to push for the comeback also. The Spurs are on an 11-0 run the last 3 minutes. OKC may want to consider at some point, depending how much they're down by, we give this game up and get ready for Game 7. Both these teams might be thinking that soon. Because now the Spurs are on a 13-0 run, and they're up by 85-64. I don't think you give it up yet because we've seen crazier comebacks with less time. But it's starting to look that way where you may want to consider thinking about the next game. Spurs mid-range 2, no good. Offensive rebound. Ball stolen by the Thunder. Thunder 3, no good. That looked like a frustration 3-point shot. Didn't look like he would normally take a shot like that. SGA has 15 points on 6 of 17 shooting. We got 4-1 left in the third and a whistle. We'll go in a commercial. Oh, I have to send the text, dude. It's just so difficult sometimes. You hope they make more 007 games. They can absolutely make it into a recurring thing and do more. They could absolutely do that. Little man. Don't. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Spurs drive in, layup, good, putting them up 87-64. Oh, I do want to say a couple things, Eli. I do have a couple videos already filmed. One's coming out tomorrow, and the other one's coming out Saturday. Tomorrow's video, I go over the government's labeling anybody that's anti-AI a terrorist now, officially. Like, if you're against AI, you're a terrorist, according to the FBI. So I made a video about that. Obviously, I wasn't happy about that. Yeah, for real. If you are considered, the FBI has expanded what a terrorist is. And the Trump administration already did that when they basically said if you were anti-Christian, anti-American, or anti-capitalist, you're considered a terrorist. And now, if you're anti-AI, you're considered a terrorist. I got news for them, buddy. And I explained this quite well in my video that's coming out tomorrow. First of all, I think true Christians understand that the AI being built is setting up the mark of the beast. So real Christians don't like AI or the data centers or all that they're building, okay? So basically, he's making it out to where almost every American's a terrorist. Yeah, Philip Anthony Mitchell. I don't know who that is, but he's on to something. But basically, the only people that wouldn't be a terrorist under Trump's administration's definition, the FBI's definition. Oh, by the way, Spurs on a 16-0 run. But anyway, the only people that wouldn't be considered a terrorist under the FBI's directive is basically you have to be a Christian, pro-American, pro-capitalist, pro-AI person. How many people are like that in the country? Almost nobody. So it would just be people that are following what Trump's saying to do. Trump should be against AI. Problem is, a lot of his donors are in support of it, like Peter Thiel. It's another stupid move, just like the Iran war. And I'm consistent, man. I was against the Biden-Ukraine war. I'm against the Trump-Iran war. Right? I was against the COVID masking and vaccine bullshit and lockdown bullshit. I'm against the AI bullshit. So I'm consistent with my argument. Iran's a distraction from the Epstein files. Everything's a distraction from the Epstein files, but I'll never forget. By the way, Spurs are up 89-64. This is a blowout right now. So we are going to have open topic discussion because this is such a blowout. Wemby's on the court, made a shot. I mean, they're up by 26. I'm not surprised. It's like one team blows one out, then it goes to the other team, blows them out. The games actually haven't been that close except game one between these teams. They're like taking turns on who's going to blow out who. I think OKC's going to win game 7, by the way. The Thunder haven't scored a single point in 7 minutes in this game. But no, yeah, the UFO disclosure stuff is a big distraction too. They want you to think aliens are real and whatnot, but in reality, aliens are just demons. If we're being completely honest. And I can tell you now, one of the biggest reasons I did turn back to Christianity was because it was so obvious that the people in charge and in power worship the devil. And they're setting up the systems for the Antichrist. And so I'm looking at what my enemies are doing. And, you know, they're setting up all the devil systems. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm against that. And nothing we're doing politically is working. Nothing we're doing as a society is working. The only thing we can do is call out for Jesus. That's the only thing that may work or will work. It will work, I should say. It's just we got to go through it all first. That's why no matter what we do, things keep going the way they're going. You don't know about that, to be honest. Well, I do know this. They want to set up the mark of the beast. They want to set up the New World Order, the Antichrist system. But at the end of the day, God will win. I do know that. All right, Spurs are up 92-66 going into the fourth quarter now. But what do you think, Eli? Can I get an amen? God's going to win at the end of the day? Amen. There we go. And there's other reasons I turned to Christianity as well. I realized that I was doing a lot of the same problems that the devil himself did when Lucifer fell from heaven. He had a lot of pride. He thought he could do it better than God. And when I was an atheist, I thought, well, wait a minute. If I ran the universe, I would do this, 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 and this better than God does. And that's wrong. Because I cannot lean on my own understanding. It says in the Bible, do not lean on your own understanding. So I may question, well, why do we have children that have cancer, right? And then I end up reducing it all to, oh, well, I got to blame God for that happening. The truth of the matter is, without God, nothing would exist to begin with. And the thing is, no matter what my tiny human brain can think of, it cannot comprehend God's plan. You can't have good without evil. I get that argument. It just kind of clicked for me that one thing I can really truly appreciate is that God gives us free will. Like, he truly gives us free will. And if you believe the atheist worldview, then our brains are just reacting how they should anyway. It's all chemicals. There's no soul involved. And I refuse to believe that. There's an obvious Christ-like spirit in the world and an antichrist spirit in the world. And even when I was an atheist, I was on the side of Christ-like spirit when it came to being against the evil that the New World Order is building. But again, I could find no way to fix this. There's no politician that could fix this. There's no protest. There's no movement of people that fixes this. The only thing to do is to pray for Jesus to save you. Anyway, OKC hits the three. They're still down 23. But yeah, San Antonio just hit a three. They're up 26. This game is well out of hand. So again, we're kind of just having open discussion. I can't be a pastor. I've done too much. I've had too long where I was an atheist. I'm not. I can't pursue that career. I have to. What I'm doing in life, I have to make money right now. I'm not young. Where I'm pursuing that. You know what I mean? Because living a pastor's life is living a life of sacrifice, and part of it is the conditions of the world. I cannot take that much of a pay cut, and but just because I wouldn't be a pastor doesn't mean there's not other ways I can minister. Just because I'm not a pastor doesn't mean I can't tell my story or give my testimony or help lead others to Christ. But again, it's not me that does it. It's Jesus working through me. I'm a nobody. I'm a regular guy. Ooh, I just showed a commercial for Spider Noir on Amazon. I got to check that out. Ooh. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I need to go watch that. Also, I guess I'll be watching season 2 of Landman. I can watch season 2 of Landman if I want. And if I'm canceling seeing The Current Girlfriend tomorrow, then I don't know. Maybe I won't even watch Backrooms tomorrow. I might save that for another day. God. I'm still struggling to be able to write the breakup text, dude. I don't even know what to say. I'm so bad at this. And the reason why I'm so bad at this is she did nothing wrong. Mm. No, that's not what I'm not saying that, Eli. That's no, I'm not saying it like that. I'm not saying that. I'm gonna write it out. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna write it out and do it. I'm gonna hit that send button. OKC makes the bucket. They're down 23, though. SGA's on the bench right now. I don't see any signs that Oklahoma City is going to come back and win this game. So, Spurs for three in the corner. No good. Missed it all. Okay, let's see. Spurs hit the two. They're up 25 with 10 minutes to go. Find it hard to believe if OKC could come back. Wemby's got 28 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks. He stepped up his game. All right, I'll write it out. I thought about calling you, but I felt this would be hard to do. I want you to know it's absolutely nothing you did wrong. All right, here's what I wrote out so far. I wrote out, hey, I thought about calling you, but I felt this would be hard to do on the phone. So I wrote up my thoughts. I think we should break up. I mean, no hard feelings, and I want you to know it's absolutely nothing you did wrong. Please do not be upset at yourself for anything. This was a me decision. And what I'm looking for in life. I enjoyed our times together. And will always care about you. I'm sorry. All right, so Eli, this is what I wrote out. I'm really good at this shit, by the way. I wrote out to her, I said, hey, I thought about calling you, but I felt this would be hard to do on the phone. So I wrote out my thoughts. I think we should break up. I mean no hard feelings, and I want you to know it's absolutely nothing you did wrong. Please do not be upset at yourself for anything. This was a me decision, and what I'm looking for in life. I enjoyed our times together and will always care about you. I am sorry. I'm about to hit send. Should I hit send? Was that good? Spurs are up 104.79. 105.79. You have no clue. I'm going to hit send. Did it at least sound good? Did it sound pretty good the way I worded that? Yeah. All right, I'm doing it. I'm hitting send. I don't know why I'm hesitating so bad, but it's like this has to be done. Or else at this point, I'm playing two women, and it's not right. I hit it. I just did it. Oh, man. Spurs up 106.82. This is a blowout. We're just hanging out at this point, to be completely honest. 108, 182. Take the starters out, both sides. Just give it up. Actually, I'm looking. I think the starters are already out, to be quite frank. So, unless something major happens, I'm barely going to update the score because this is a blowout beyond blowout. I don't. If you go off of how the series is gone, Game 7 would probably be a blowout for an OKC win. Honestly, the home team winning and blowout wins seems to be the theme here. So. I would too. I hope Game 7 is fucking a nail biter. I hope it's like down to the wire, like Game 1 was. Can we at least do that? 110.84. I would hate that. She's not happy. She hasn't responded yet. uh, yeah. Mm, yeah. That's crazy. So I cleared the call history. Let's what else? Let's clear some messages. Clear, clear, clear this out. Phone's probably gonna die any second. Clear, clear. The fucking just clear it all. Man, I'm feeling a certain type of way, man. This is rough, dude. I do not love this at all. Let's see, let's move this, and this to trash. That to trash. This to trash. That to trash. Trash. All right. 110.86, 350 to go. Spurs got this dominant victory. I don't know why I'm the one that's sad. I'm the asshole. Delete those pictures. Empty out the trash again. Contacts. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear. Delete that. All right. I think we're all cleared. Emails cleared. Man, this sucks, dude. Spurs are up 115.88. This is quite embarrassing, honestly. Delete. All right. Actually, you know what? I think I'm ending the stream anyway. It's 116.91 Spurs. So I'm just going to call it a night, guys. See ya.